You must realize where you are coming from. If you're an
Okay.
American, if you are a Nigerian, know that you are a Nigerian.
So
Because
now,
this is the way someone
Mr.
behave in the
Sylvester,
US. You will not come and behave like that here.
Mr. Sylvester, I truly understand that as a Nigerian, you must behave like a Nigerian. You understand Nigerian values, and that the fact that in Nigerian values, men are allowed to be polygamous, right? Now, men can decide to cheat if they want to cheat. And now we were, I was just asking, what makes him polygamous? Okay, marrying more than one wife, right? Marrying more than one wife makes him polygamous, right? So now, when you marry more than one wife, these people you are sleeping outside matrimony, what would you call that? You are married to 4 different women, and then you are sleeping with another lady out of matrimony. What would you call that?
You are still talking about what ought to be.
And
Are
what
you
ought
get what
to
I'm
be?
saying?
So we should
Yes.
not.
Nope.
Okay,
Everybody.
so what you're
If
trying
you
to
are
say now
talking
is that
about what
we are
ought
not
to be,
we are not in
if you are talking
ideal
about what ought
Sylvester,
to be,
Sylvester,
nobody,
one question.
not
One question
you,
for you.
not
One question for
priest,
you.
not
Let's
anybody that will not fall
Sylvester.
victim.
Sylvester,
We are
hold on.
talking
One
about
question for
practical
you.
reality of life, not
Sylvester,
what
one
ought to
question for
be.
you. I like how you keep saying what ought to be and what is. Now, if we've made laws, traditions to say these are the things that ought to be, those are traditional tenets. If you now practically engage in things and then they are not in line with what we have agreed as tradition, they are not in line with what ought to be.
Exactly. Okay.
Have you not done the wrong thing? Have you not committed a crime? Because we are looking at these as traditional constitutions, and you do things that are not what ought to be. That's felony. That's a crime. That's cheating. What are you saying? That's what ought to be and what not ought to.
What we are saying basically is that we are still in the aspect of polygamy and cheating. Now, if you sleep with somebody outside your wives, you are cheating. That's
Simple.
what I just want to say. That's what I
Simple.
want to say.
As far as it wasn't agreed upon, you are
Yeah.
cheating.